Okay, today is day 132 for 2021. It's 12th of May. Um, well, as usual, let's get to it. Let's get our work done. Okay, let's go through the watch list. Aussie cat. Um, I don't see any edge developing on the day charts, 2 hour charts. Nothing. So I'm just gonna skip this one and let's go Aussie Swiss. Let's see if there's better setups. Yeah. Nothing happened yesterday and it's just grinding. So no trade. Aussie yen okay on the day charts. If this bar closes below this level, it's LOHP sell. So it's actually pretty okay. So this was a swing up, and then this is a lower swing, and then a pullback here. Might be tradable, but price action actually isn't all that nice. Let's put this up. Let's say if this closes, well, this could have been an entry here, and a stop loss above and coming back down here 1.5 R. Yeah, so well, it looks like I missed this trade. This could have been a trade at 9 a.m. my time. We'll just set an alert and see if the price comes back there. We'll decide if we want to take this. So let me just flag it. We'll come back later. Might be okay. It's not super nice, but might be okay. Aussie, New Zealand dollar. We got a narrow range, kind of like a doji here, so things are just uncertain. Look at that. It's a higher high, lower low, and this is a lower high. So there is no edge here to trade right now. Aussie dollar got a narrow range previous day, breaking below the bottom of the week. You can see yesterday was pretty much consolidation. Yeah, I'm not too sure how this is just see there is this line here. I mean, there is this level here which I don't really want to trade into. So yeah, I think I'll be forcing a trade if I wanted to take this. I mean, we could consider. Sorry, let's use this one here. Wait, unless it kind of pulls back and then back down to give you enough RR. Yeah, let's not do anything with this right now. Cat Swiss. Previous week level touched. Still some ways to the high, so this could creep up some more. So I'm not ready to take the down trade quite yet. Yeah, so let's not trade this for now. There's no specific edge. Okay, so cat yen, I took a trade yesterday and I'm still in the trade. Price broke down this level here, so I entered yesterday. There was about 1.2 R, 1 R, at least 1 R of profit, but I didn't take it. I wanted to stretch my targets a bit. I guess it didn't work in my favor. It's in a slight losing position, as you can see. I might close this out later without letting it run to the stop loss, but we'll see. We just keep this open for now. It's not posing any threat, and the levels are pretty high right now, so the trade is still valid, so I'm gonna stay with it. Okay, Swiss yen yesterday triggered the sell on the day. This is a low swing compared to here. So there is this level here, obviously. Yeah, you can see the previous month level right here. This is the previous. So it might go up, bounce at this level, and go up further. This is in a uptrend since last year, so yeah, that's just oscillator has crossed down. So yeah, another one of those. Maybe we can do this and just do a quick RR, nothing too fancy, maybe a 1-to-1. That should be enough. So let's set an alert here and see if that gets triggered. I'll just mark it anyway. I'll come back to it later to see how it develops. Euro, Aussie dollar. Oh, okay. Yeah, on the daily it doesn't look really nice, although there is this level here, but it's just not very nice. Yeah, there's no more trade. You could have forced the trade right here. Up, an impulse up. You changed this was downtrend, and then this impulse up. I wouldn't really say it's an impulse. It still took quite long, so it's not really very strong. But this could have been a long trade, maybe on here or here. Missed it, so let's not chase it. Okay, Euro-CAD. Price is just hanging around this level, monthly low here. You can see it's kind of wedge shape. So nothing to do until this breaks out of this zone. Don't want to be trapped in here. So let's just leave it up there and we'll come back. Euro, Swiss franc. Okay, so this one triggered the buy on the daily charts. Push back to the monthly level. Obviously there's some level right now. You can see the downtrend and this impulse move up, which then swings to a higher high than this level here. So this is something I would consider trading. So now is to find how to trade this pullback. It might already be done. The pullback might already be done. And right now it could be going to the upside. How much? If we do 1-to-1, how does that look? It might be okay, but I just don't like this pullback a lot. But we'll see how this candle closes at 11, which is in about 45 minutes. So we'll see how that goes. I've put mark there. Let's set the alert so that I know. Euro, British pound. We got a wide range and like a pause in the market. So this could either reverse back up or continue downwards, breaking this level. So I'm gonna just set an alert here to tell me if it's gonna break further down, and then we'll just set one here, the high of the previous day. This is just to let me know how price has behaved, whether it's trying to go back up or continue down further. So I'm not gonna flag it. I'm just gonna set alert and come back if it triggers, and then we'll see. Euro yen, yesterday I took a trade here and it resulted in a loss. Try to go in here, set my oops, was about here. My stop loss was there. Decent RR 1.5 I was targeting, so I was trying to play this down, up and then down. Well, it obviously overshot and I took a full loss on this. Eventually price did come down, but too bad, that's the way it is. That's how trading is. Right now still looks like it might want to come down, but price action isn't so nice already. Yeah, it is high, so the reversal is in place. What's nice obviously is this is a higher high than this, and this oscillator didn't make a higher high, so there's definitely a divergence here. Divergence obviously doesn't mean you go crazy on your targets. It could be just a small target. So yeah, because of that divergence, because of this high, you know, it kind of like failed breakout once, twice, coming back down. So playing the downside seems valid. So let's just draw 2 reference point trend line, and let's add a trigger, and we'll call this a pullback sell, to see if there's a pullback and then a sell back down. So if it happens around here, there's still 1.3, at least 1.2, so that's okay. We'll take note of that. Okay, this one, let's just skip this. There's no trade here. Look at that. Look at these candles. Look at that. No edge. I have no edge trading this kind of price movement. So let's not try to be a hero. Yeah, this one I similarly, but this one there isn't really a divergence here because this made a higher high, oscillator also made a higher high, so this is not technically a divergence, so we won't play that. This one tried once, twice, so price action is a bit choppy, so we'll want to kind of like break this low, come back up and down. That's how I want to play this. So I want this level to get broken first before doing anything. So let's just set an alert here, and we want to see this level being taken up. No flag required because it's going to take time to develop. Pound, Aussie dollar. So we got a wide range and then a narrow range, which is demarcated in the yellow. So you got narrow range, right? So it's kind of like a move, a pause. So in this situation, it's either a continuation to the top or a reversal here. So this is, I've done some back tests on this, and if it breaks down this level, it may reverse to about halfway here or more. We don't know, we never know in the market. So I'll just set my alerts up. I'll just take a note down. Flag it as blue. And we'll see what happens. Nothing to do right now. You don't want to trade when you are in the middle of, when you're right in the range of this candle here, even if this big move. So big move, rest, push up, big move, rest, come back down. So yep, let's not do anything right now. Pound Canadian. It is trading at this level right now. Sentiment has definitely shifted, and we're trying to push up. So weekly levels touched. We've got one. So we'll see. We'll set an alert here. We want to see if this level gets taken out. If it does, we could play a small downside, although this vision push up signals a continuation of the trend, but maybe there's something taking it back to this level. We'll see. British pound, Swiss. This is yeah. Well, if you were trading the daily charts, you would using this buy signal, you would have obviously entered on the close if you were awake, but you would have to put your stop below this low, obviously. And if you wanted 1R, yeah, it could be an okay trade on a daily time frame. But for now, there's nothing on the lower time frames. We can set alert here, so if it does pull back, maybe we can take it back up. So maybe we'll just watch this. Let me clear that. So likewise, on the pound yen, we've got a wide range, a big movement, and then we've got a consolidation doji right here. So we don't want to do anything, and I don't really want to trade the upside. I mean, on this, it could be done. So I'll just set an alert here. I want to see it break down this level and see what happens. Upside, I won't set an alert because even if it breaks up, I won't take the trade. So just pound New Zealand dollar. Likewise, we've got the white range, and then we've got the rest day again. So this is so hard to trade. I don't really want to trade upside either, although that looks like it's what's gonna happen. Is it's gonna break upside. So let's just set a look back here again, and then one right here, and we'll just leave it and see what happens. See, the market definitely moves in certain structure and certain ways. You got momentum, and then like a rest. So similar here. Don't do anything while in this range. So you want to at least show its hands. You want to do this upside. Oh, upside. Yeah, you never know. You could go up some more. But I don't think I'm going to be interested taking the upside. So I'll just set my alert here. Right here. If it breaks down this, it might retrace back a bit. Enough to catch a small risk reward. Yeah, I marked out New Zealand cat. It's just in this range. You got a narrow range bar yesterday. It means even more consolidation. Which also signals, the potential breakout. Because if price just keeps getting narrower and narrower, it's just waiting for an expansion in price. So right now there's nothing I would really do. We'll just wait for it to show its hands. New Zealand, Swiss franc, let's not waste time looking at this. It's in the range, in the middle of the range. Got rangy bars. It's kind of like a little triangle here. I mean, man, let's not trade this. Okay, so this one, New Zealand yen, definitely looks a bit interesting. We've got the sell confirmed yesterday, the HLP sell. Somewhat doji. So okay, so this was a low and it made another lower low signal. So this signals the downside. So yeah, I would like it to break this level. Let's close below this and then we can initiate a sell position. To this level here, or even to this is 68, to this 1. Okay, we'll see what happens, but at least there is some chance to move down to this level. The lower low here made me consider this trade, having this lower low here. New Zealand dollar, we've got narrow range, two narrow range bars in a row. So when you got two narrow range, there might be sudden range expansion like that. See, two narrow range, sudden range expansion, two narrow, you got range expansion. So two narrow bars and then range expansion. So two narrow bars today could be a range expansion day, and looks definitely more to the downside than upside, the expansion. So technically there could have been an entry here. I mean, if you set stop loss here, you run ratio, yeah, it's okay. I'll just set my alert. Since I missed that, I won't chase it, but if it gives me an opportunity to re-enter this position, I would. So it's important not to chase your trades. there will be many more trades to come, so let's not chase. US dollar, Canadian. This looks ready to reverse. Obviously, the narrow range candles like a doji, and this was fairly narrow as well. So I'm just gonna take note, narrow range. And then you got the doji. Yeah, so definitely gonna consider taking this. I mean, it is just a good. There is a good probability here. Nothing is ever confirmed, so this would be like a breakout by a horizontal breakout. So you want to break out this level, and then we initiate a buy position, or similarly we could wait for the move up and then a pullback. So obviously multiple ways to trade this, no fixed way, but I would take the breakout on this. I would take the breakout if it isn't too wide. If it is too wide, I'll leave it and then wait for the pullback. US Ftse so-called buy confirmation yesterday on this move. Yeah. So if we counted this as a swing, then this is a new swing high. You've got some messy price action here. It's this kind of like a pullback, but not really a pullback. This channel here. Right, so it's kind of moving up. So the trade, even the trade here was fairly risky. It's not something I would take. So right now this trade is essentially done for me. I don't want to trade this anymore. Yeah, we'll just leave this and we'll just come back maybe next session and we'll look at it again to see how it develops. Let me remove that. So US dollar, yen hitting this level and bouncing up. From the larger context on the day, it's in the middle of the range, and you've got this bar, and then this becomes an inside bar, and this thing failed to really show any direction. So this is definitely a market balance, what we know as a so it's different from market range. Obviously market balance just means price wants to hover around here, so we won't do anything until let's see if it breaks this, or move above this level. Yeah, not gonna happen today. I mean, if it does, we won't even take the trade. We'll wait for a pullback or some entry setup. Okay, let's go indices. Well, so yesterday the analysis was it could be the start of a minor reversal here on the S&P 500. This is like a climactic run, and again the divergence here, this made a higher high with the divergence. So this kind of confirmed I mean, now that it's in hindsight, this gave the higher probability of some downside. Right now with this kind of price action, I would stay out. There's no clean-cut pullbacks or maybe a failure test to enter. Nasdaq got a wide range, and you've got this hitting, look at that, I mean, hit this previous month level and just move back up. That's why I don't draw horizontal support resistance. I use monthly levels because this is undisputed in a sense, right? So this was this level, month low. Yeah. Well, we all know this definitely looks like it wants to go down some more. Break down, pull back. So the downside is in play, definitely here. So I'll set alert. And we'll see if it breaks further down. We could take a short. Shorting indices is not exactly the right thing to do, but when the opportunity arises, we could consider it. So something like that. Even you can go 1-to-1 right here. Oh yeah, we can go 1.3 R. Okay, so we'll see how that pans out. I'm just gonna set that. The Dow yesterday, the momentum downwards, this kind of price action, we stay out. It's a bit different from here. You see the pullback, quite ferocious pullback. So it's consolidating, so it could pull back down. This one, this is not really a pullback. It's just, I don't know, noise. Aussie dollar, I'm not even gonna bother with this right now. Look at that, it's untradable using my strategy, so let's ignore that. The Nikkei bouncing at monthly levels as well, right to the, almost right to the point here. Yeah, so and this is market open volatility, so yeah, I can't trade this. I don't trade on a 5 minute, so no trade here. The Ftse likewise big move down yesterday, so this could mean a consolidation before further movement down, or slight retrace back up. So you got two days of down move. This could be a consolidation, but you never know. I won't trade those. WTI, no edge detected on her daily and 2 hour, so this is not technically another high, because if this was slightly higher, we might play slightly high, play this, wait for the pullback, but yeah, it's not so nice. Let's not think too hard about it. Silver, when the price is like that, there's just no trade for me. There's just nothing you want to do. You want it to break this level. You want it to break this level, come back down, and then up, maybe. Gold. Yeah, I don't think this is a swing low and a high. It's kind of risky to take this kind of trades. So let's keep gold as well. It seems like a lot of money is going to crypto, and some of these currency pairs are just not moving as much nowadays. So I think that's it. We've run through the watch list. Yeah, I'll just remember, just be consistent in your process and take the trades when they come, you know. Don't chase a trade. Don't chase a trade. Don't chase price. Never chase price. Okay, take care. Out.